Goodness gracious, I'm definitely late. Woo! Almost an hour late. Oh gosh, okay. So I just got home. Apparently, I had another family thing to do. And I wasn't told until last minute. So, that's always fun. I'm starting to think that if this keeps up, I'm going to either have to change the day or the time. Because I'm really tired of being late. Okay. There we go. Okay, there we go. That's set up. And now, I need to do one more thing, and then we can get started. And it'll be good, and it'll be great. So how's everyone doing? Go ahead and talk amongst yourselves. Hi, Rosia. So, it was a family birthday gathering. um so for my nephew. Yeah. Hooray, I'm gonna move myself down here just a little bit. Yay! Okay. No. Where's chat? You know what? Chat needs to I'm gonna move chat up here. There. I had so much fun. I brought my two dogs with me, so that they could play with my brother's two dogs, and it was very successful. It was very fun, and my my sweet babies are so tired now. Lady especially, because since she has the most energy between the two. The second one's Gracie, by the way. I don't really talk about her too much because she stays. Um, she doesn't usually come interrupt me. Oh, it was so much fun. But with Lady, I took her to the dog park earlier before we went to my brother's because she has the most energy. Being Cocker Spaniel and all. Cockers have a lot of energy. They have like spurts of energy. We are playing Amnesia today. That's right. It was so good. It was so fun. There we go. Now the music's picking up. Especially once I do this. Yeah. Here we go. Yay! Ah. So little Strawby is so tired right now. But I'm ready. I want to keep going with this story. Oh, but first, let me poke at Twitter. Or X, as it's called now. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. I will go on record to say the name change for Twitter is really stupid. There we go. There's that one. because otherwise I forget. And then they miss it, and they're like, no, what the heck? You can't see it, but my Discord is informing me that I'm playing Amnesia: The Dark Descent. I don't know. Does this look like Dark Descent to you? Well, maybe especially the diamond route. Holy crap. That was Dark Descent. Oh, I want to make sure I have my guide up too, just so I can make sure we get the good ending here. Because I do want to revisit some of the routes after we romance Shin. So that we can get the best endings. I'm not stopping Amnesia until we get, like, the best of the best, you know? Continue. And we were here. Heart World, 14th day. Okay. Oh my gosh, I know, right? I'm like too nervous to go back into Toma's route just because that bad ending ruined me. But it might be worth it. You never know. Okay. All right. My voice is all warmed up. We're good to go. Right, yeah, also he's our brother, like what? Huh? I don't understand the fascination of step siblings getting into relationships or whatever. Like, I know it's a taboo subject, but it tickles people's pickles, and I still don't really understand. I'm not here for it. Stepbrother, help! I'm stuck! Okay. Hey! You look a lot better than you did yesterday. Could it be that Shin came back? Oh, that's right! Shin, like, was in jail for a bit. He was brought in for a lot of questioning or something like that, right? Yeah. Okay. Whatever the case, you don't seem very happy about what has been going on, it seems. He's been freed at least, but he said he's under surveillance and that the investigation hasn't concluded yet. Apparently there haven't been any changes in their suspicions. I see, but I know Shin would never do something like that to Potato. Seriously, but their actions make sense. It would be a huge problem if he did do something. Anyway, let's open the cafe. Could then both of you get ready? I don't know what happened right there. Welcome back, madam. I think, yeah, my voice did like a little stutter. It was like my tongue just got stuck. Home sweet home. I'm tired. Let me take a sippy of water. I've been drinking water all day. It was kind of hot. I mean, not the action of sipping water that was hot. I meant like the weather. The weather was pretty warm today.
It looks like you didn't make any major mistakes today. You seemed really down. Tomorrow, you have the day off. The prep schools should be off too. Shin would normally be able to visit. If Shin were here, you could talk about the past, or go visit some more old hangouts like before. but he probably can't come now. Hey, I just got an idea. Maybe we can investigate the accident too. I don't know what kind of new evidence the police have picked up, but we know some facts at least. Like, when you collapsed, you had that memory of she finding you. And when the police came to talk to you, they asked if you remembered anyone coming to rescue you. Everyone says that Iki and Kent were the ones that found you first, though.
Hi, Crow. Thank you for joining us. I am the one that was late. I was an hour late. So we're gonna go... we're gonna do the usual 2 hours.
They seem to think that you don't remember what happened. But your memories of the time say otherwise. If that memory ties into the day in question, then Shin was there. It's just nobody knows it. It might be possible that the police found some evidence to support the fact that Shin was there. Although, if that's the case, then that means that Shin could be hiding something.
Okay. So the answer for this is that memory might not be of the accident.
That's possible too. And it seemed like Shin didn't even have And it seemed like even Shin didn't have any idea about it either. It might be worth investigating that too, just to be sure. We asked all of your co-workers who were there that day. But there were other guests that helped out in the search as well. Those people might know something that we haven't heard yet. There's no harm in asking them. You got their contact information from the owner, remember? Tomorrow's the day off. If she doesn't contact you, then we'll just need to work alone.
We're gonna do our best. What's our goal? To do our best.
Looks like no contact from Shin. It seems like it's about time for you to start investigating this yourself. 9 people were staying at the Shinanoji Mountain Lodge that day. You, Shin, Toma, Mine, and Sawa were together. And then there were the 2 other guys, Iki and Ken.
That's when they go, no, you're wrong. Yeah, see? It gets it. Victory, 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 victory. We'll go back to FF10 eventually.
The last 2 were a guy and a girl. The guy was Ukyo, no address. The girl was Rika, a college student. It doesn't matter who you go to first, but maybe you should start with the girls. You could probably disguise it as girl talk.
Yes, let me just go straight to a stranger and be like, hey, girl, you want to do some girl talk? Because, we're girls, so we have to do girl talk. That's not how this works, Orion.
The only girl left who you haven't met yet is Rika. She's a 4th-year college student. Looks like there's an address and a phone number in the information you got from the owner. You should give her a call and see if you can meet up somewhere.
Okay. Yes?
I just hope she's an honest person.
Okay, 1 hour later.
Alright. We were lucky that you were able to arrange a meeting, but it's not like we'd know what she looked like, even if she showed up. I know she was all, I'm sure you remember me when you see me, but I really doubt that. I mean, you've got amnesia. That's way different from forgetting someone you met one. What? You get it. Maybe. I wonder if you'll be okay. Maybe she's already here and you just don't recognize her.
My sincere apologies for the wait, Potato.
Didn't think we'd see her again, huh?
What's with this super elegant girl?
Oh, memory!
Flashback.
I'm Rika. It's nice to see you again.
Hi, hot dog. A memory. So seeing her was enough. Did some of your memories just come back? I'm definitely surprised. Though she'd be pretty hard to forget.
It appears that your injury wasn't too serious. At the time of the accident, I assumed you were going to die.
Don't assume things like that.
So then, what was it that you needed? I actually have a meeting to attend, so would you mind making it quick?
What kind of meeting could that be? Yeah, whatever.
Obviously, it's the fangirl club for Iki.
Alright, let's keep it brief. I'm worried about the love triangle the owner mentioned, but the most important question is about Shin. If you ask weirdly, she might start to suspect Shin, so maybe you should choose your words wisely.
Okay, so this one, it's who searched for me that day. Yeah.
Who? Why, everyone but Shin. When I know about it, ask your friends about something like this?
No, we already asked them anyway.
I was quite shocked, so I don't remember everything very clearly. But I do know that it was a major ordeal. Also, it had crossed my mind that it might have been a very unique chance to appeal to Mr. Iki.
Stop it! You shouldn't say selfish things like that at a time like this. And what's with having Mister? There's no need for honorifics.
I did participate in the search for a while, though. If you hadn't been found in time, I would not have been able to sleep well, knowing that I didn't even try to help.
Yeah, I'm sure you'd lose sleep. But just so you know, normal people would say it was because they were worried about her.
Anyway, when you ask, the events of that night are already in the past, are they not? It was my impression that the authorities had declared it an accident. Why do you feel the need to bring it up again?
That voice is kind of a strain. I don't know if you know that. Ooh. But like it sits in that part of my throat where it forces my body to think it needs to yawn, so I have to always pause for a bit to fight the urge.
Should you mention Shin?
That was
It seems there are circumstances. Regardless, I think that huge idiot Ken would know the most about the events from that.
What? Huge idiot!
Ken was the one leading the search team that night after all. That man was monopolizing all of Mr. Iki's time, and he was bossing at the rock. If you find the need to question him, you can find him in the mess up here on Wednesdays. That's all about it, no? Now then, will you excuse me?
Sure, that's enough, right? It seems like she doesn't know.
Good day.
What an intense girl. But she did mention Iki and Cantalon. It looks like we'll have to go to them for more information. Wednesday's not until the day after tomorrow. You have the day off from work, so we should come back then. I want to do something about your memories, but you're making progress. At the same time, I don't feel like I'm separating from you at all. Maybe there is something really important sealed away, and that's what's binding me to you. In that case, the only option is to keep learning more, little by little, until we can solve this. To do that, you're going to need to get closer to the truth.
At least we don't have to worry about scary Rika, like, wanting to cause harm to us on this route.
Welcome back, Master. May I take your order? We just can't calm down. We really need to go ask that guy Kent for some answers. I wonder what Shin's doing. Why hasn't he contacted you yet once? I wonder if he's okay. This isn't the time to be lavishing attention on strangers. Ah!
Poor Orion. Okay. Hey, nice work, but you seem really low energy today.
Oh, it's Salva. I guess she noticed.
Do you want to go have some tea somewhere? I think it's better than being alone.
That would be nice. Potato, I think you should relax once in a while.
Darn, looks like you got here first. I was thinking about walking her home. Huh? You too, Tama? Maybe I'm just getting in the way. Okay. So with this one, unfortunately, we have to walk with Toma. All right then, let's go. Wait there after you get dressed.
It's really comforting to be around Toma. He's like your older brother, so I'm sure she wouldn't mind.
It makes me so uncomfortable reading that, knowing exactly what happened. Toma scares me. What's wrong? You don't want dinner? Are you feeling pretty wary of me? Just so you know, I've known you since you were born. I don't have any feelings like that toward you. Liar.
Shin's known her since he was born too, but he definitely has feelings for her like that.
Alright, I don't really get it, but stop worrying so much. Let's just eat. And try to relax, please. If you can do that for me, I'll do whatever you say later, even if you ask me to leave. Okay, just while we're eating. So you are feeling really cautious. It's kind of strange being treated like an ordinary guy by you. I hope your memories come back soon. This is just too weird. Although special times like these would disappear when they do come back, I feel a little conflicted thinking about that. How much have you remembered? Even though you lost your memories, you just haven't forgotten that you like Shane, have you? Could you forget something like that? I wonder what it feels like to lose your memories. Quick, hit me in the head. I want to experience it.
Why is he so quiet all of a sudden?
Sorry, it's nothing. Let's eat.
Today ended without any sort of progress. And why didn't you hit him like he asked? Sheena's prep today, right? He said they let him go to school, but does he even have time to study? I know you're feeling down, but try not to get too depressed, Potato.
Don't tell me what to do.
A call from Sheen. This is the first, isn't it?
It's me. You doing all right? Sorry I couldn't contact you. I'd messaged you about what's been going on. I'm kind of tired. I really want to see you, but I shouldn't be saying that now. Well, you see, the reason I called you is... Long dog. Sorry, I have to get back into that accent. Oh my god. The thing I said before about us going out, I think I should take that back. I'll stop. It'll just cause you trouble. No, Shin! Just like how my dad killed someone and I got persecuted too, if I'm treated like a killer, it'll make things harder on you. You don't even remember liking me, right? It's fine. You don't need to force yourself to remember. This might be more convenient. It's okay if you go and fall in love with someone else. How dare you? This isn't like you.
That's right, it's not like him. If he's suspected of this, he just has to show he's innocent.
Oh, I see. It's not like me. Yeah, you're right. Sorry for saying something so pathetic. I always want to look cool in front of you. But I'm serious when I say it's okay for us to break up. if it gets to be too painful for you, just go ahead. Things have been pretty rough, but I've been looking into things and asking questions. Don't worry too much over me. It'll just stress out Tom and Sawa. See you later.
He hung up. He seemed really tired, didn't he? I wonder what he's been looking into.
Shin's going through a lot. Poor baby. He's like, my girlfriend has amnesia and I'm under suspicion of almost killing her. Ah.
This is Daichi University. Kid should be at the math lab here today, right?
We get to see one of our favorite boys. Hopefully both. Oh my gosh. My nose is just so...
Apparently he was the one directing everyone on the night of your accident. Remember? And was also the one who found you collapsed. Remember when we were told that like 5 times? You should be able to hear a lot of those details from him. No, you need to specifically ask him about everything. Let's go!
Yes!
This is like the math lab. There are 2 men here.
Oh, it's you. I was waiting.
Huh? Waiting? The fact that he knows you means he must be either Kent or Iki, right?
How unexpected. A girl in bandages is actually very sexy. I want to understand them. You can't just do that. Are you only capable of seeing women in that way? What else am I supposed to do when such a cute girl appears in front of me?
This place might be dangerous. Let's leave.
Where are you going? Don't worry about EQ's ridiculous jokes. He's all talk and no action. Don't even acknowledge the last thing he said. More importantly, you have some business with us, right? Oh, sorry. Did you take that seriously? Don't worry too much over it. I won't buy it without your express consent.
With our consent?
So, what do you need? We heard from Rika that you were investigating that night.
Oh, Rika was the super elegant girl from the other day, right? The fact that they heard from her already means these 2 must be Iki and Kent. This womanizer was being called EQ, so I guess that means he's Iki. Which means the smart-looking guy is Kent. Remember that! It sounds like Rika knows these 2 very well, pretty well. I wonder if they're friends. Let's see, what should we ask first?
Okay. I heard you led the search. That's right. I was giving directions. If left alone, it seemed everyone would run off without any sense or reason.
Everyone? But half the people at the lodge were just strangers.
Why the confused look? We have enough sympathy to do that, at least you know. Besides, the night before, we all had a table tennis tournament with a kiss from the other girl's team as a prize. Hey, you were the only one who was aiming for that prize. I was just enjoying the game itself. Really? But the guys all seem to be pretty serious about it, especially those defending Bodega. That's true. When Rico's turn came up, everyone just acted like they didn't care.
Oh, so that's what they were doing.
Anyway, it was only natural for us to rush to help when we heard what happened, but we weren't as panicked as your friends. The moment Tom and Sawa heard about your fall from Shin, they rushed out on their own. We didn't even have a chance to stop them. It was good that they returned safely. There could have been a second accident. Yeah, your boyfriend Shin realized that he could just end up in an accident too, and return straight to the lodge. He was very cool-headed.
I see. So even from these guys' point of view, Shin was calm.
I directed the remaining people. I looked at the map, predicted possible places you could have fallen, and sent people off in pairs. Anyway, that's about all we know. Anything else you want to ask?
I guess the next question would be... Okay.
Was I unconscious when you found me?
Huh? Why are they so quiet?
Is this some sort of riddle? She just asked us the same thing the other day.
She too? What day? When?
I think he called Ikkyu and me the other day before yesterday. He asked the same question you just did. The answer is no. You didn't respond, even when we called your name and patted your cheek. If that was just an act, I highly recommend that you become an actress.
You were unconscious, so that really was true. I wonder why Shin called them to ask the same thing. Shin had fallen out of contact up until the day before yesterday. Is he trying to investigate that memory?
The only people who saw you at the time of discovery was us, so I guess there's the possibility that we're lying. Anyway, Kent and I talked it over afterwards. We figured if he was asking a question like that, then someone must have told him you were conscious. Could it have been you?
Does it kind of seem like they're suspecting you now?
Were we any in? I don't know what's going on, but it seems like you're bringing up some interesting new developments. If there's anything else we can help with, feel free to ask. I'd be happy to hear the results of this too. I look forward to seeing you again in the near future. As do I, young lady, of course.
At the very least, it seems like nobody so far has said anything contradictory. You fell off the cliff by accident, and Shin asked everyone at the lodge to search for you. Then you were found by Iki and Kent. All of this is consistent, yet that one memory of yours is strangely inconsistent.
Okay. August 18th. Let's go.
Welcome back, Master. May I take your order? Have a good day, madam. We'll be awaiting your return.
I wonder how many times I've said that.
I know you don't really feel like lavishing grace upon strangers at a time like this, but there's nothing you can do right now. And it's important to do your job. Oh, another customer! Go on, Potato. Welcome back!
I love Orion. He just wants the best for you. He's so sweet.
Phew, that's it for today. We should put our thoughts in order first. We've managed to talk to almost everyone involved. The last person is a bit of a problem. Ukyo, self-proclaimed photographer, no address. What does it mean, no address? You shouldn't let such a suspicious person stay here with your employees, Mr. Owner. We'd like to ask him some questions too, but the paper you got from the owner says home phone number, none, and doesn't have a cell phone It doesn't have a cell phone number listed either. But I doubt the owner would let someone with no available contact information stay over, so he might be able to contact them himself. Maybe it would be best to ask the owner about this, in addition to some other things.
Oh, Potato! What's with that serious look on your face in the middle of the cafe?
Oh, it's the manager. Great timing.
Yeah, please tell me how to contact the owner.
What? Why do you ask? Do you have business with the owner, my boyfriend? I'm sorry, but I can't just tell regular employees that information without a good reason.
I guess so. It's a pretty easygoing workplace, but they're strict about some things.
In any case, what's going on here? She asked me the same thing before. He was trying to find a way to contact the owner as well.
Wait, Shin too?
What are you two doing? You aren't planning anything strange, are you? If this is about the incident when you were injured, you should leave it to the police. Anyway, I can't divulge the owner's personal contact information. Please, go home for today.
I guess it was no good. But if Sheen's been investigating this, you should probably contact him instead of the owner. It's possible that he's been able to move more freely than we thought, and he just hasn't told you about it yet. If that's the case, you should work together with Sheen for this. That would be faster and safer too. Maybe you should let him know. Oh, how about messaging him? Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Now you just have to wait for a response. He's not responding. Maybe he really can't do what he wants.
You still haven't changed? I'll walk you home after you're done.
Oh, Tom and I have the same idea again. I was just thinking about walking you home.
Wait, again? What will you do?
Okay. Okay, this one. We have to go with Toma. God.
You haven't changed since kindergarten. I'll wait, so get dressed.
Oh. Chat's gonna be insane when we go back through his route to get a good ending. Still, I've sure been coming into this room pretty often lately. Ever since you and Sheen started going out, I stopped coming here because he didn't like it. I haven't really talked to him much in the past 2 years.
Wait, really?
Hey, have you remembered the reason why he and I stopped getting along? Could I ask why? It's not a big deal. It's not something I have to hide, and you already know it anyway. The reason was you, Potato.
What? Does that mean they were fighting over you or something?
When you were in your second year of high school, you joined a band, and she said some pretty harsh things about you.
Oh, you do remember that. That was awful. I don't know how the performance actually was, but you didn't need to go that far.
That ended up being the reason why Shin and I stopped getting along.
Wait, seriously?
Well, even before then, we had our disputes and didn't always see eye to eye. Even now, I feel like a garden over the two of you. Over the two of you. Oh my god! What a typo! Over the two of you. Yeah! Oh my god! Okay, good. Take that seriously. It sounds even funnier in that accent, too. Even now, I feel like I got an over the two of you. But he was probably really annoyed by that. It almost sounds like a over the two of you. So, still, for as long as I can remember, I felt like your guys' old brother. That's never changed, even until now. I can't just be an ordinary friend or feel unrelated to you. That goes for Shane. And for you, too. Yeah. I mean, the one redeeming quality I have given him is my voice in that southern accent. Shane and I both want to look after you and protect you, but our ways of doing it are completely different. The event after your performance just made us fully realize that fact.
I see. Now that I think about it, back then, Toma was defending you, and Sheen said that Toma was just spoiling you. They were both arguing for your sake, but I guess that ended up driving them apart.
Anyway, I'm gonna leave now. Gotta go get myself some fried chicken and watermelon. Bye! Watermelon sounds really good right about now, actually. August 19th. Okay.
It's been a week since the police took Shin away. It seems like the investigation of the accident is at a standstill, unless your memories come back. And just walking around your house like this doesn't seem to be bringing them all back, or whatever. Ordinary day-to-day life might not be enough stimulation anymore. I guess you should just go home for now. Just wandering around alone won't accomplish anything.
Right. Shin!
What?
What? Oh, welcome back. Where were you?
That's our line. You shouldn't be the one saying welcome back.
It seems like the police are tired of calling me down to the station, so I've got some free time. Mind if I stay here for a while? Hey, come over here for a second. What would it... Hell yeah! Hug! Ugh, I'm tired. Let me stay like this, just for a little while. You're really comforting. You're really warm. I feel like I'm holding a puppy. You're soft. This feels nice. I feel like I'd break you if I held you too tightly. You really are soft. It's relaxing. Potato. This is really you, right? I'm really holding on to you, right? This is the first time I've been apart from you for so long, so I'm kind of confused. I really wanted to see you, is the correct answer. What's that? Wanted to say some cute things. Looks like I'm leaving. Looks like leaving you here so lonely wasn't all for nothing. Just kidding. Seriously, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Suddenly he's Minnesotan or Wisconsin. I can't do that accent, so no, it's not gonna happen. I was joking. I didn't do this on purpose. On purpose. Thanks. I'm fine now. No! Let's just pull him into bed and just snuggle like koalas or something. Anyway, mind if I come in? We can't really talk here. So happy to see him again. There's something I was investigating myself, and I overheard something the police were talking about too. I heard you were investigating this too. Icky told me when I contacted him. Mind if I listen to what you have to say first?
Why does it seem like he's putting you to work? Well, whatever. Let's see. The things you investigated and your guesses from that were...
20 minutes go by. What? That's it? I had a lot of constraints on my time and I still managed to find more.
Oh, what's with him? He was acting so weak just a minute ago. Is he over it already?
Anyway, here, Ukyo, Iki, Kent. Oh, and also Rika's phone numbers. You should save them.
What? How do you know all of this?
Why are you surprised? You didn't even think I'd ask Iki and the others for their phone numbers.
So that's really what you did?
Also, I can't tell you, but I know the owner's contact info.
What did you say?
I got it from Walker. I told him that something belonging to the owner ended up in my luggage when we stayed at the mountain lodge. I said it was somewhat of a private matter, and he actually gave me the info pretty easily. You fucking liar. I love him. Don't you think a lie like that is the best way of getting things done?
Don't ask her. She's honest. Unlike someone like you who can lie as easily as breathing.
Anyway, I made arrangements with the owner. Something should happen tomorrow that you can look forward to.
Look forward to?
The real issue was the police. They wouldn't divulge the information I wanted easily, so it took a fair amount of effort. Not only am I the son of a killer, but it was also the second time I was brought in. They don't trust me at all. The people there are pretty sly too, so it's just constant mental warfare. It was really tough trying to get them to say what I wanted, while avoiding saying what they wanted at the same time. But that's enough grumbling from me.
Thanks to my persistence, I figured out why they are so suspicious of me. They found a clue.
So you managed to get them to tell you that. That must be why it took so much time. This wasn't the police doing. It was Shin's.
Okay. We want... What kind of clue? That's still a secret. Actually, it'll be annoying to explain, so I'll just show you.
Show? What? Show her? But don't the police have that evidence? How would you show her?
That's why I said to look forward to tomorrow. Just so you know, I didn't push you on nothing. If you don't believe that, I won't be able to do anything.
Yeah, you do believe it, right? You have no reason to doubt him.
Anyway, in that case, there's a culprit out there who isn't me.
What? A culprit?
According to everything I've heard, all signs point to one existing. But it's not me, so it definitely has to be someone else. I want to find out who it is. In fact, I already have an idea who it is.
What?
But I have nothing to prove they did it yet. That's what I need. I'm going to start working to gather that evidence, and I want you to help. That's because no matter how far off my prediction might be, there's zero chance that you're the culprit.
Well, that's obviously true, but who could this culprit be? Wasn't this all just an accident? Does this mean that there's something suspicious about that night, besides just the fact that you fell off that cliff? And could this have something to do with that contradictory memory you have?
Don't worry, I'll protect you. I don't want to see you hurt again, no matter who it is. And to do that first, the owner needs to make a move. Ooh! Ooh! He's a little detective, isn't he? He's so smart. I love him. Him and Kent would either be amazing rivals or amazing comrades. Because they're both the smartest, and I can just see them, like, doing mental warfare with each other all the time. Oh god, what was his voice? Was it just like a, "Everyone, would you like to stay at my mountain lodge again?"
What?
My good friend, you gathered everyone here to ask something like that? Shin is still suspected. You should show a little discretion. I asked exactly because Shin is still a suspect. You must all feel bad that your friend has been suspected of this crime. I know it's unpleasant for me. Shin isn't a young man who would do something like that, and that's what I firmly believe. However, it seems that the police are suspecting him because of something at the scene of the incident. In that case, wouldn't it be best if we examined the scene ourselves and proved Shin didn't do it? None of you actually believe that Shin would purposely try to harm Potato, do you?
That's true, but still, even the police haven't solved this. What could we possibly do?
You can do anything with love, courage, and friendship. Okay, Sailor Moon. That was just a joke. To be honest, the police haven't devoted much effort to this case. It's highly likely that it was just an accident, and even if it wasn't a very big incident. But regardless of how minor the offense, it's still a big deal to the person suspected. Am I right? In other words, there's still a good chance that we could discover something in our investigation rather than the police who have shown little effort. If everyone goes to the scene of the incident, you might remember further details about that night. And it's possible that you could begin to grasp the truth behind everything.
Well, that's true, I guess.
I'm not going to say we should go tomorrow, but what about tomorrow? Sorry. sorry. I just made myself laugh with that dumb joke. I'm not going to say we should go tomorrow, but what about the day after? Do you all have time? I'll let you stay at my lodge for free. Doesn't sound bad, right? We should all go on this mystery vacation together.
Well, it's not a bad idea. It's not like we're going to search for a criminal. It's just a search for evidence to prove someone's innocent. Look at that smirk! Smirk!
Was this part of Sheen's plan? But it seems like Sheen really thinks there's a culprit behind this. Does he actually want to search for evidence to find the culprit? But the owner said it's a search for evidence to prove Sheen's innocence. Was he lying? That actually sounds possible.
I guess we'll have to all look out for her just in case something does happen.
Sheesh, Mr. Owner. If everyone leaves, am I going to have to run the cafe by myself?
Sorry about that. We'll leave it to you.
Well, I suppose it's for you, Shin.
I guess I can't help it. I'll go. Huh, it looks like everyone's pretty eager. But what Sheen wants to do isn't look for evidence proving his innocence. He wants evidence proving someone else's guilt. If everyone from the Shinano incident gathers in one place, I wonder if we can really be safe from another accident. Potato, you're uncertain about this too, right?
Poor Waka. He's like, ah! He has to run the damn cafe all by himself. That's not fair to him.
Good morning. It's the morning of the Shinano trip. I feel as though your memories will come back, but I also feel like this trip will be dangerous. Try to get your memories back without anything bad happening to you. And of course, we need to find the culprit behind your incident. It sounded like Shin already has an idea of who it is, but it doesn't seem like he'll just tell you just yet. Oh my god. Besides, we still don't even know what exactly this culprit did in the first place.
What's with those worried eyes? You scared? Don't worry, but try to stay closest to me.
Sorry I'm late. Am I the last one?
Stop, we've been waiting here forever. Yeah, everyone's here. Let's get going.
Shinano, huh? I wonder what kind of place it is. I'm scared, but this is kind of exciting too. It's so cold!
Wow, it's chilly. I thought it was cool here back in July, but August is even worse. We are on a mountain after all.
This doesn't seem like the right climate for the northern hemisphere at this time of year.
Let's hurry inside. I don't want to freeze to death in August. I wouldn't want that to happen in any month. Let's go in now.
Oh, wow.
No way? Yeah, Icky and everyone are here too? Hello, why'd I get the feeling you all would be here?
It's exactly as I predicted. I am so smart.
You predicted? What does that mean? I haven't heard anything about this. I came because I was told I could stay free of charge as the 10,000th guest.
I didn't think someone would be stupid enough to believe something like that.
But aren't you the one who told the owner to say that, Shin?
Right, aren't you Shin? Why would someone suspected of an attempted murder be here? Wouldn't it be best if you went back to prison?
Thank you for your concern. Just for everyone's information, at this time, I'm simply a material witness. I'm not a suspect or prisoner.
And to normal people, you're still a suspect.
This has nothing to do with what normal people think. I didn't do anything. That's the truth.
How can we be so sure? I just hope a second attack doesn't take place at this lodge.
I also hope that kind of thing doesn't occur. And besides, from my point of view, you also had plenty of opportunities to commit the crime.
What? Are you saying I could have done it? What are you talking about?
It's not just you. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that everyone at the lodge had the opportunity.
You have no grounds to say that.
Alright, that's enough. You didn't come here to fight with Rika, right, Shin? Yeah, the only thing I want is to prove my innocence.
You didn't bring everyone back here to just dig up that incident, did you? You've got to be joking! I'm going home. Mr. Iggy, let's go.
Me? I'm not leaving. I knew this from before I came here. Same here. Besides, Rika, why would you assume you're leaving with Ikkyu? It's not like you two arrived together. I recall you saying that you just happened to be here.
That's...
Oh, look! It seems everyone's here. The final guest has arrived. God damn it.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. I didn't think I'd get to meet you all again. I'll be joining along with them. He's not very surprised either. But I did guess that Iki and Kent would figure it out at least. Jeez, what a bunch of weirdos.
Anyways, would anyone like some coffee? You can chit-chat afterwards.
Give me that coffee!
Still, I didn't think we'd be staying here again. Even our room assignments are the same as they were back then. I feel a little relieved that I'm with you. I thought I was prepared for this, but I start to remember with all the people from back then gathered together. That night was really scary after all. I'm sure it must be an awful memory for Salva too. I'm sure everyone here has bad memories to some degree. Even without your memories, it must be the scariest for you. This is where your accident took place. I'm sure everyone will be more careful this time now. Something like that should never happen again. We need to find the evidence that's hinting towards Shin being the culprit. And find a way to show it's wrong. That's right. I see. So everyone's here not knowing that there really is a culprit. They're not as bad as Rika, but if they knew, I'm sure they wouldn't have come. Well, I guess it's too late now that they're here. Anyway, you should unpack and check up on the other rooms.
Can I come in?
Yep, come on in!
Potato, what's this? You still haven't even opened your luggage? How slow can you be?
She can't help that! It's not like her body is fully recovered yet. If you keep saying such mean things, she might start to dislike you.
It's because you and Toma baby her so much that she's gone so slow. Here, give that to me. I'll help you with the heavy stuff.
Well. Who is the one babying her now?
Sawa, if you're done unpacking your stuff, could you leave us alone?
Yeah, I'll get out of your way. Have fun.
Have you seen everyone's room assignments? In order from the back is me and Toma, you and Sawa, then Mine. On the other side of the stairs is Rika, then Iki and Kent. At the opposite end is Ukyo. I love that Iki and Kent are like sharing a room. I doubt anything will happen, but if you feel like you're in danger, come to my room. It's on the right. Have any questions? We'll talk now while we're alone. Okay. We can choose every option and the order does not matter. Awesome. Who do you think the culprit is? That's still a secret. I can't accuse someone without positive evidence, right?
What? But it seems like you already know.
What should I be doing on this trip? I'll tell you what to do if necessary, but for starters, we're here to gather evidence. If I ask you to do something, make sure nobody sees you doing it. Don't trust anyone but me, not even Sawa or Toma. Act normally, unless I say so. But try to stay within sight of me at all times. If you can't find me, go somewhere with a lot of people around. If that's not possible, go to Toma. Don't go to Sawa. She doesn't have enough strength.
Yeah, you'd do that without being told anyway.
Oh, yeah, maybe Kent does need to keep an eye on Icky. Because he is silly. Icky's like, yes, I must flirt with all of the ladies. What kind of person is Ukyo? Oh, him. Honestly, I don't really know. He's the biggest uncertainty. But on that night, when we were trying to leave, he gave me a warning. He said the forest is dangerous at night, so if we were to run into an accident, watch out for a second accident. It's because I had his words in mind that I immediately thought to return to the lodge when you fell. Oh, okay, so we're all aware that Ukyo is clearly like time hopping or route hopping or something like that, right? So this route must have ended up with Shin also having an accident, and maybe because of that, we both ended up dying in a route. Like, you know, before the game started, so we can't get that route now? Or maybe, my brain is removing. Anyway, in a way, I kind of feel indebted to him.
Huh, so that's why that happened. Then that means Ukyo's not a bad person, right?
No. No. It's okay. I've got it all. All right. Then let's go downstairs. It seems like everyone's making dinner together. The sun is already going down for today. Going outside would be dangerous, so just relax here.
I see. Well, it would be pretty bad if someone wasn't being careful and had an accident. I guess you should just relax and have fun with everyone today. That actually sounds like a great plan. Anyway, let's go help everyone make dinner.
Yay! Dinner making. We're making dinner with everyone around. Okay, seeing how it's night already, let's have an air hockey tournament. Oh my god! The Ken is just pushing his glasses up. I want to see Shin versus Icky on this. I bet they're awesome.
So we really are going to play. I know I said we should have fun, but I didn't think we'd start playing games for real or anything.
You focus on offense, and I'll focus on defense. Got it? Of course, that's the best strategy. You guys, try to win before you need to tag out with Potato and me. I can't really speak for myself, but her reflexes aren't very good right now. Obviously, their bench players seem pretty weak, but ours are just as bad. Sounds like they're just shouting the strategy out loud. Are they mocking us? Looks like they've already forgotten how bad they got beaten in the table tennis match last time. Wait, wasn't even fair. Icky, are you on a table tennis team or something? No, I'm in the darts club. I'm just really good at games where you use your hands. Those are just my skills, useful for a lot of beats in a lot of things.
Mr. Iggy, get right ahead and put these British people in their place.
please, before it's our turn.
Icky, does your team not need to talk about strategy? We don't need to. Besides, we're just going to play normally like everyone. Our team strategy is already set. Icky will do the work. I'll plan out tactics. Hey, kid, you don't actually need to tell them our strategy. I'm just making things fair. Now, we just have to show them that they still won't be able to beat us. I'm going to do all the work. Oh well, not that I mind.
Hey, Shin and Toma, they're making fun of us. Don't lose.
You don't have to tell me. I don't intend to lose. Well, thing. Oh, both teams of the strategies decided start the game. Game. Start the game. Trying to do Ukiyo's voice is so hard now. Seriously? Iki is just way too strong. Ikkyo, Shin seems to be strong at acute attacks from 30-degree angles and right. Counter that. Good. Game.
Now I think Kent's constant analysis is what's worse. Aren't you putting up a good fight, all things considered?
Ready? Here's the next one.
Shit. Oh, that was good. I love that.
Hey, wanna play poker? You know, the card game. I'm starting to feel like it'll be impossible to beat Iki at this type of game. Game? He did it too. Toma and I have never lost at poker when paired up. Wait a minute. If we're going to play poker, put me on a different team than Kim. Hey. I mean, it's a weak point for you. My calculations are perfect. What's wrong with that? Kid, your calculations might be perfect, but you can't win at poker without a poker face. That's unexpected. I figured he'd be really good at that. He's not good at all.
Shin and Toma are good at it. Their facial expressions don't change at all. It's almost scary. Yeah, I'm good.
I'm losing my ability to read.
Yeah, I guess I'm good at that. But I don't think I'd lose to anyone but Shin.
And I don't think I'd lose to anyone but Toma. Okay, wait a minute. Just putting this out there. But I'm not on that kind of level, see. I should probably mention that I'm the same way too. I'm really not good. I actually think I'd beat the weakest one here.
I don't even know how to play.
I know the rules, but
What, so you're saying Toma and I would just have to face off? Give me a break. I don't want to go up against this guy. It won't end as just a game. I feel the same way. We'd end up being out for blood. Although you always end up challenging me on any sort of thing. I just have to wait for that. You don't like facing off in a fight you can't win. I just have to make it seem like you can.
EQ wins when it comes to table sports, and it seems you two stand out when it comes to gambling. In that case, what about a match of pure intellect? For example, adding and subtracting random numbers into multiples of 10.
Stop that! I didn't come here to study.
Okay, what about a match of physical endurance? I'm confident in that at least.
What? Why would we do something like that for fun?
Then maybe a match of stamina? I'd be confident in that too.
Okay, I think I got Ukiyo's. I think I got it. He's a higher register. I don't really mind, but if it was a team matchup, whoever had to carry the extra burden would lose. Hey, who are you calling a burden? Don't worry, nobody thinks you're a burden, Sawa. I think he means all the girls but you. That's kind of an awful thing to hear, too.
That sure was crazy. Everyone is pretty peppy at work too, but I think people felt more at ease tonight since this doesn't have anything to do with work. Potato, are you thirsty? You should get something to drink, but you shouldn't be alone.
Yeah. Shin, do you have a minute? What? Wanna go somewhere? Yeah. Sorry, I'll be out for a bit.
Looks like he'll be coming along. I feel a little bad, but this is better. Since we're going, maybe we should get something for everyone.
You don't need to go out of your way to serve everyone coffee. Has the maid mindset been ingrained that much in you? You could just do it at home. You had your injuries last time, but I won't hold back again. Oh, are you here for drinks? Ukyo. Oh god, oh my god. If we had gone by ourselves, Ukyo would have followed us. You're here for a drink as well? I just wanted some coffee. Alright, we'll be bringing enough for everyone, so don't worry. Really? Then I suppose I'll accept that. Anyway, see you back over there. Anything else? You sure do get along well, don't you? That's because we've been together since we were born. I don't just mean you and her. I mean Toma and Iki and Ken and Rim. You're part of this group too, aren't you, Ukyo? Why are you making it sound like you're an outsider? Well, I'm a little different. I'm both an enemy and an ally. But no matter when and how you all meet, I know you always get along. In fact, I'm kind of jealous. I don't really get what you're trying to say. I know. I just wanted to give you two a little trouble. Excuse us. We'll get going. Oh, sorry. I'll leave. Don't worry about me. I'm really sorry. I just wanted to make you guys sick. What's with him? He wasn't acting strangely like that last time. This was a mistake. We probably shouldn't have invited him here. I wonder how we get his route. I bet he has a route. I mean, he has to. There's just so much mystery around him. Is it all bad endings or all good endings? Anyway. There's something I wanted to ask you all today. I'm listening, although I can already guess. I'm sure you all recall the accident where Potato fell from that cliff. I'd like to thank you all for your help during that time. Ah, shit. The guy is making me do the Z's when there's a TH. I'd like to thank you all for your help during that time. Because of you, she was able to be saved in time and begin recovery. As many of you know, at this time I'm suspected by the police as having pushed her from the cliff. To be perfectly honest, this is a very troublesome misunderstanding. I'm sure you all saw her spend time with me very closely the entire day yesterday. Does this really seem like an attitude she would have towards her attempted murderer?
What are you saying? You're the one who told her to stay close to you.
Well, it's pretty obvious that you didn't try to kill her by pushing her off the cliff, at least. If you intended to do so, you wouldn't have come straight to us for help. You would have gone to finish her off. Besides, that was more of a steep slope than a cliff. That's not good enough for a serious murder. You're extremely cool-headed. I doubt you wouldn't have realized those particular elements. That's why I believe we can trust you in this matter. So, What do you want us to do? I'd like you to help me prove my innocence. It seems the police have some sort of evidence that points to me as the suspect. I'd like to find it. After it's found, I would like to make it very clear that whatever evidence it is doesn't show I had any criminal intent. And that's the reason why I have... Damn it, Toma. Getting me in that fucking... And that's the reason why I had this trip arranged for us. If we gathered all the members who were there, we could properly trace the events of that night. I'm sure as a group we won't miss any vital clues along the way. That's what I believe. But what should we actually do here?
That's right. I don't mind talking about the events of that day, but I don't want to do anything dangerous.
It's simple. You'll all pair up in the same way you did that day and go to the same places you went before. Since it's light outside now, we might be able to see things we couldn't that night. Since the victim herself wasn't interested in pressing charges, the police haven't done a full-scale investigation yet. I think it's perfectly possible for everyone here to discover some new clues from that event.
The same places as that day. Does that mean you intend to just sit around here?
No, just like on the night of the accident, I'll go to the cliff with Potato.
That's dangerous!
For me?
For the victim, I don't trust you.
That's okay. Mina and Ukiyo will come too, right? Yeah. If we are repeating our actions from that night, Mina and I went to such the top of the cliff after the accident. If it seems like I'm trying anything fishy, feel free to stop me by force. Alright, and if I seem like I'm doing anything weird, do the same. Huh? Yeah, just in case. The fucking what? It's weird! So weird! Sure. Potato, are you okay with this? Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Good. Oh, right. Since Toma and Sawa ran off alone like idiots that night, you two pair up for safety. Don't call us idiots! Anyway, if you find something, don't touch it, but take pictures. Luck to you all. Sounds interesting. I guess. Although it looks like I'm doing this search with that dude again. I'd hope that night was the end of that.
Well, I'm just going to look around inside the premises, so if you want, we could...
Let's go, Tama. Sounds good, Sawa. Uki and I are going with you to the cliff, right? It's going to be great working with all of you. I'll try not to get in the way. We're going.
It's all been decided without us. Nobody really made any objections to this. I wonder if they knew this would happen. If they all came here knowing this would happen, I guess they're all kind of curious. At the very least, we can be sure that Shin isn't doing this out of amusement. I wonder what he's after, and what you should do. Wow, this forest is dark even during the day. You probably wouldn't be able to see anything here at night. So you slipped and fell from a place like this. It must have been scary.
Hey, Potato. Do you remember anything walking around here? You walked here that night too? Listen, the thing I want you to do today isn't search for evidence. I want you to reclaim your memories of what happened here.
What? I mean, you want to reclaim your memories too, but...
That's the entire reason I brought you back to this lodge, even though it could be dangerous. In other words, I want you to remember that it wasn't me who pushed you off the cliff. If you have even a shred of doubt, what comes next will be even harder to do, so I want you to try.
Shin sure is confident. He's perfectly happy with you remembering what happened. Do you feel the same way? Can you believe that Shin had no intention of pushing you?
We're here. This is the place. Ooh, where did you fall off? The edge is nearby, right?
It's light out, but it's still hard to spot.
You're what?
It could have been dangerous for us to be looking around here for that time.
I'll take a look around.
Be careful. I'll go with you.
I was thinking of a way to lose them, but they left us alone on their own. It was probably this tree. Stand over here for a second.
Shin!
Why'd you pick the same room as Sawa, idiot? Swap with me, mate. I'll leave my room too. What, you thought you would just come in here with friends? Do you not think ahead at all? Okay, it's this one. So. That's right. I don't remember all the details, but this is good enough. Think. What did you say in response to that? What did you do? What did I say afterwards? You should have heard it. You don't need to be scared. Didn't do anything to try and make you feel afraid. I was just playing around. Isn't that right? If it wasn't for that cliff, nothing would have happened. Potato, something like this isn't going to happen again. Don't be scared. It's okay to remember. I said I'd leave my room. What happened then? What was your reply?
After that, I think Why do you always say things like that?
Do you have fun making me feel embarrassed? I'm not poking fun at you. I'm asking you seriously. It's actually kind of frustrating that you'd ask a question like that.
Why is it frustrating?
Just think. Does this seem like something I joke about? You do realize I'm your boyfriend. Besides, you followed me to a dark place like this. You think this is just some field trip? You know, I'm always ready to have my way with you.
I'm going back now.
What if I said I won't let you?
Stop it, don't joke around. Oh, right. And then I ran off.
Hey, we didn't come from over there. Don't run off, you'll get lost.
Shin, you're the worst.
You know, really, not that it matters. It's fine. You're just going to treat me like a friend anyway. Sheesh, idiot. I told you that's wrong.
Huh?
Potato!
I remember. It's not your fault, Shin. Well, it's bad that you were teasing me, but you didn't try to make me fall. There's no mistake in that.
Hey, you look pale. Did you remember something?
Yeah, my heart's still racing. That was really scary.
Sorry. I'm sure it was still scary, even if you weren't pushed off. Sorry for forcing you to remember this.
But I'm glad I remembered. I know for sure now that you didn't push me, Shin. Now I can trust you completely. Hey, Orion. Orion? Phew! You finally heard me! That was surprising. You suddenly flew really far away from you. Was the thing you just saw a memory of this place? It seems like releasing that memory you sealed away out of fear really helped in separating us. Although it doesn't look like we've split completely yet.
Hey, are you really okay? Your eyes look focused somewhere else?
Oh, I talked too much while Shin was still here.
Okay, I was just so happy to remember again. I'm happy. Back then, even though it was pretty much my fault you fell, you defended me so desperately. It made me really happy. I'd already endured being looked at with doubt and fear for so long. Thank you for remembering.
Potato! Shin! We found something that looks like sliding marks! Got you come over here and check this all out.
I'll be right there.
Oh, over there is the direction you ran in the memory you just remembered. Yep, no contradictions there. That's good! This means you've totally solved the mystery of how you fell from the cliff in the first place. But then, who's the culprit Shin was talking about? And what did that person do? If they didn't push you off the cliff, then does that mean they did something down below?
Ooh, the mystery is starting to unravel. Alright, I'd like to hear the results of everyone's search. Very well, we'll start first. We found markings and traces likely left by the police at the scene we found her. They're kind of small, but you can see them from photos on this camera. These kind of look like blood stains. They are. Ew, that's gross. The issue is that the bloodstains are in two different places. Both stains are in a relatively wide area, so it's likely she lay collapsed in both for a decent period of time. If they're in two places, does that mean she woke up and moved to a different spot without knowing? Although that theory is a bit reaching, that could explain it. How does this explain any sort of malicious intent, though? Someone moved her. The most interesting of these were the bloodstains on a rock nearby. The blood appears to have been smeared. She received a blow to the back of her head, right. The position is just right for her head to have been hit with.
Couldn't she have hit her head on it when she fell? That wouldn't be strange.
That doesn't explain it. The traces of her sliding down the slope led into the other bloodstain. So, you're saying that she woke up and moved to the other spot and then fell and hit her head? Still reaching, but more probable. It would explain the head trauma.
You woke up and moved.
Shin, you came for me. But I think the reason the police suspect malicious intent is based off this. If you think about it, the blow to the back of her head wasn't something that happened from merely falling onto the rock. There is a possibility that the suspect came to check if she was still alive after falling, was shocked to see her wake up, then shoved her onto the rock in an attempt to finish her off. That's what I would imagine, personally. That's terrible. What do you think, Shin? Were you asked anything like that by the police? Yeah, they did ask me that. I see, so that's why.
Hey, you already knew that.
I'd like to add one more thing. Even if someone committed this crime, it doesn't seem like it was deliberate. I couldn't find any effort in trying to hide the bloodstains. Oh, I see. Thank you for the detailed analysis. That was very helpful. Unfortunately, we haven't managed to prove your innocence. I suppose so, but I didn't expect it to be so easy. What about your group? You went to check if they're top of the cliff, right? We didn't really fight much. Let's see. We found the traces of her sliding off, then asked her if it matched her memories. That's all. What we did see for sure was how well she and Shin were getting along.
The lodge editor and I didn't really find anything either, so we came right back.
What about you, Sawa and Toma?
Well, you see...
Huh? Did you find something? We acted separately that night, so we kind of just wandered around trying to remember what we did. But we did find something pretty crazy a ways from the scene.
Here, look at this picture.
It's the bloody handprint. It really does look that way. We found them here and there. I wonder if it's Potato's blood. Like, it's pretty likely. If not, that means that someone else was bleeding really badly around here. Also, we found a bunch of footprints that looked like someone walked around the area here. They had worn away quite a bit, and they walked in the place over and over, so it's hard to distinguish the shoe prints. The police might be able to figure it out. I think so too. Right then, we should submit this evidence to the police.
Wait, just a minute. This makes it sound like there really is a culprit. Didn't we all go searching for evidence to prove your innocence, Shin? What are these hidden footprints? It's almost like the person who pushed Potato was shaken and wandered around confused.
Yeah, that seems about right.
What about this evidence? It's enough to prove anyone's innocence. This looks like evidence that she committed a crime.
This is the evidence to show that there really was a culprit. That does nothing to show that I'm the one who did it.
Don't make excuses. If it wasn't you, then who was it?
No idea. Maybe it was you. Anyway, now we can say this with near certainty. There was a culprit behind this incident. That culprit had some reason for knocking Potato out, then fled the scene while still upset. Seeing how clearly shaken they were, and they didn't care about leaving hand and footprints and return home. We have no idea why they didn't come forward. They might have just watched the police take me away. Of course, your clear understanding of what happened makes it highly likely that you're the suspect. I heard an interesting story. It seems that she could have been conscious after falling. What? Really? I don't know for sure. We should ask her. Potato, do you have any memories of the time right before you were rescued? Okay, so this one, we have someone trying to help me. So then, who did it? She doesn't seem to remember. The only thing she can recall is hearing someone call to her and getting up. We don't know who that person was, but it's almost certain that whatever happened, it was enough to strike a nerve in the culprit. Well, she had fallen from the cliff and was injured. She was likely asking for help. It wouldn't be very normal for her to say something hurtful to the person trying to do that. And that's just something we need to think about. You never know what could cause someone to snap. This is all too vague. It's possible you pushed her off the cliff intending to harm her, then noticed she was alive and tried to finish her off. That way of thinking would explain this far more easily, don't you think? And it might be easier, but it wouldn't make sense. Everything we've been talking about says that her falling was not intentional. Even Potato, the victim, has been denying it from the very beginning.
Yeah, I think we can say for sure that falling off of the cliff was an accident. But we can't say the same about what happened afterwards.
But still, everything we've talked about makes you, Shin, seem really suspicious. Yeah, I admit that the suspicion is kind of on me. It's not just a little. Nobody else had the time to do anything like that to her. You had as much time as you needed before calling us, but everyone else went off to search for her at the same time. No, we weren't all together. If you remember, Sawa and Tomo went off on their own. That's terrible. Are you suspecting Sawa now? Huh? So, it's okay to suspect me? It's not suspecting anyone in particular. I'm just noting the possibilities. Just like Shin had the opportunity to commit the crime, Sawa and Toma had their chance as well. While I was gathering everyone and giving directions, they had plenty of time for themselves. Just for the sake of fairness, I'll also say that it's possible that EQ and I did it as well. We're the only ones who sent everyone off to various places. Nobody would have seen us commit the crime. Now then, who exactly was it who committed this crime? Thank you very much for your fair and unbiased comments. Let's leave the rest to the police. I doubt we'd get anywhere if we try to discover the culprit now. That's true. The sun is starting to set, so we should all just go home tomorrow. Let's copy the photos of the evidence and then have Kent, Ukyo, and myself all hold on to a copy. That way, regardless of who the culprit was, it will reach the police through someone. Did you manage to find everything you were looking for? Thanks to everyone. I don't like this. I didn't intend to come here for something like this. Sorry, Mine. I came here for exactly that. Ooh. Ooh. I think we're getting near the end of the route.
Sawa still isn't going to bed. She's had a kind of a scary look on her face ever since this evening's talk. She hasn't even changed into her pajamas yet.
Oh, sorry. Are you going to sleep? You can turn off the lights if you want. I'll be a little longer. There are some things I want to think about.
What's wrong with her? I wonder if she's upset because she was treated as a suspect. I want to ask her, but it doesn't seem like she wants to talk about it. Oh well, no sense dwelling over it. Let's Let's just go to sleep first.
Late night. Oh, something's gonna happen. Ah!
Hey, wasn't that voice just now Sawa's? Wake up! Turn on the lights! I knew it! There's nobody in the other bed. What should we do? Should we go outside? The culprit isn't out there with an axe or anything, right? The door's unlocked? Oh, wait. No, that makes sense. Sawa probably opened it to go outside. Okay, Orion. Calm down. Anyway, we need to go check up on Sawa.
Sawa! Sawa, are you okay?
Oh, Shin and Toma are already here.
Calm down. Breathe deeply. You're okay now. Everyone's here, right?
Someone pushed me.
What did you say?
I was going to the bathroom. When I got to the stairs, someone was there. Then they pushed me.
There. I'm sure it was scary, but it's all okay now.
We're not okay. There's a criminal here. They really are here.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Why would they attack you?
Huh?
The criminal we talked about should have been aiming for Potato. Why would they attack you? And are you absolutely sure you were pushed? Calm down and try to remember. We talked about something like that earlier. Maybe it just felt that way because of the way you were touched. Could that be possible? Just try to remember.
Now that you mention it, you might be right.
Right? So calm down first.
Okay. Phew, that's a relief. Looks like she calmed down. But I wonder what really happened. Was it really the culprit?
Pretty impressive, though. If someone here really did push her, they can put on quite an act.
Huh?
They're all here! Oh my god! We're seeing a lot more of their outfit. Kent's arm looks like a Digimon's arm. Kent, are you a Digimon? Oh my god. Was everyone in their rooms? Of course I was in bed, although it seems like the 3 suspects in question were all up.
Suspects? Wait, me too?
Well, it's a pretty established tactic for culprits in mystery stories to fake being attacked by someone.
I'm not faking anything. Someone pushed my shoulder. It's true.
Well, I aren't saying you really did it. I just stated that it's a possibility.
It's not even a possibility. Why would I ever do something like that?
Let's see. What if you were trying to go out to dispose of some evidence, notice someone approaching, and put on this act?
No way!
Well, it's true that it's a possibility. Regardless, I think it will be best if everyone stayed inside their rooms for tonight. Whether you're attacked by the culprit or treated as a suspect, nothing good will result from it. And of course, I'm directing this at the culprit who wants to dispose of evidence. Potato. Regardless of whether Sawa's fall was an accident or an act, it's even more dangerous for you. The culprit in question is a criminal who tried to kill you after all. I used to think they didn't intentionally try to hurt you, but I was just being naive. If the culprit is determined enough to eliminate people who interfere, they might attack you directly. After all, if you were to remember exactly what happened at the bottom of the cliff, it would be bad news for them.
What should we do, Potato? What could we even do?
You should stay in my room for tonight. I'll watch over you. Toma, you can go sleep somewhere else. Sir, would you mind lending him another room? Okay, I don't mind. Sawa, you go stay with Mine.
Well, that would be safest. But is that okay with you, Potato?
What's with those doubtful eyes? This is an emergency. I won't do anything inappropriate. She might not just be wary of you doing something inappropriate. You're trying to say it's because she suspects me of being the culprit? Isn't that true? You're one of the three main suspects. It would be safer if she avoided you. Come stay in my room, Potato. I can't trust anyone else. So you've revealed your three thoughts. I don't want her to be with anyone else right now, not even Toma or Sawa. You know, Shin, I can't trust you either. I'm not saying you're the culprit, but you might still take advantage of this situation as a man would. I just saw that comment. Yeah, Iki, this isn't your route. But it could be. I'm not that desperate for some action. Oh, really? Well then, how about this? Since she's in the most dangerous position, she should choose where she feels safest. What? It should be the person you can most confidently say has zero chance of being the culprit. There's nobody here who would object to watching over her, right? This sounds the most fair. I got it. You choose whose room you want to sleep in.
What are you going to do? Who do you think is the safest option?
Oh my god. I'll sleep alone. Okay, hold on. You have to choose Shin. There you have it. I was hoping the owner would be on the list. Like, I'll sleep in the owner's room. He'd be like, oh, I've been chosen.
Yeah, you really can trust Sheen the most. And I'm positive he won't do anything weird in this situation.
It looks like you really do trust Shin. Excuse me, sir. This facility has a batting cage, right?
Why would a place like this have something like that?
Yes, it does. Why do you ask? Please lend me a bat. I need a weapon. Oh, please make sure it's a wooden one. A weapon? Is a wooden bat really okay? If you want a weapon, something else would be more suitable. If it was a real weapon, it could end up being dangerous for me in a scuffle too. Also, seeing how the culprit is likely someone here, I wouldn't want to kill them. Oh my god! Sorry, just everyone. Ellipses.
He sure can keep a cool head saying something scary like that.
I understand. I'll lend you a bat. Thank you. Oh my god! You can go to sleep. You look kind of confused. I'm going to be keeping watch from here. Why else do you think I brought you? I think what happened earlier was just an accident, but it's possible that it wasn't. I was naive and wasn't prepared for that person to do any harm. If that wasn't an accident and they had attacked you, I could never have forgiven myself. Just go to sleep. Don't worry about me. Okay, can I sleep next to you? Idiot. If you're sleeping next to me, I might end up hitting you with this. There's a chance of a fight, so don't get too close.
But I want to be next to you, Sheen.
I want to be next to you.
Don't let us say it like that. You're worried. Why can't you be near him?
Oh, that reminds me. Something like this happened before. Back when we were kids, we were with Toma and we got lost. We couldn't get home. Okay, they're kids, right? So...
It's okay. Don't cry. I'm here with you. You don't need to worry anymore. I'm sure some adults will help us soon. Sheen, you come over here too. It's dangerous. I'll stay here. If a weirdo attacks, I'll protect you. I can't fight if I'm holding a hand. You're saying that, but you're trembling too. Don't lie. I'm not scared. I'll protect Potato.
Babies.
Oh, I'm baby Sheen.
Sheen was always like that. He wasn't very nice and would never comfort me. But he was always thinking about me first. I wonder if he's afraid now. Aww. What is it? Are you scared? What? Are you an idiot? I am afraid. I'm not afraid to risk my life for you, but I'm afraid to hurt someone. If someone were to attack, would I be able to swing this bat? Thinking about that makes me scared. But I'd have to do it. I don't have a choice. I'll protect you, no matter what. I already decided that I'd never let anyone hurt you again. I wonder how long it's been since you've done this. This isn't the time for me to be feeling happy, but I am happy. I was always telling you to be wary of me, but it's not a bad feeling to be trusted sometimes. Sometimes. Sheen, you're just a big softie. He tries to act so cool and adult. But really, I think he's just really happy. And that she's like, I want to hug you all the time. It's so cute.
Good morning. Looks like you made it safely to the morning. That's good. Jeez, Sheen was way too nervous. And it made us kind of antsy too. Anyway, you should go downstairs. I'm sure everyone else is up.
You've got to be joking! I'm leaving.
Wow, they're already at it.
I could hardly even sleep last night. Ugh, just look at the condition of my skin.
You know, not that I'm asking you to leave or anything. I'm just saying, since you're here, why not have something to eat before you go?
I want to leave a place like this as soon as possible.
There wouldn't be much of a difference if you left now in an hour. Oh, good morning, Potato.
What a nice problem to wake up to.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. I'm sorry, but could someone help carry this pot of stew out to the terrace?
The terrace? What are you doing on the terrace? Ugh, we're common people!
Ona, I'll help.
Thank you, Sheen. I'll leave it to you.
I won't help.
That's fine. Just wait there by yourself. It'll be nice to have some peace and quiet.
Sheesh, Sheen always says things like that and starts arguments. It's no wonder Rika doesn't like him. Oh, good morning, Potato. It looks like you're safe. That's a relief. Oh, Zawa, good morning. Sheen and Toma seem safe, too. That's good. She's kind of limping. She might have sprained her ankle when she fell down the stairs last night. Last night was awful. My leg hurts, and I had a bad dream, and I couldn't sleep at all. I see. She could have slept in the room with you.
Whoa!
Hey, what are you doing? My shoes!
Oh, sorry about that. I tripped. I guess some of the stew's still alright, though.
Ah, there's nothing around here to stumble on!
Sorry about that. I'll clean up everyone's shoes.
Just so you know, if I see even a scratch on my shoes, I'll cut you to pieces.
Got it. Potato, help me out.
What?
Oh, yeah, I would absolutely date Orion and Sheen, too. Thank you. It looks like you're having fun. Kent, good morning.
Good morning. Should we help out too?
That's okay. We can handle this, Potato.
Sheesh, now he's making things hard on you, too. You know, you could complain about this treatment once in a while. Phew, this is hard work.
That should about do it.
Not at all. The smell is still there, and it's in all the little cracks and seams. And what's Sheen doing? Why does he have a camera?
Take pictures of every little detail.
What?
You need to choose okay or why. I love that. Yeah, oh my gosh, yeah, we're really close to the end of this route. Awesome. Okay, yeah, so, okay. Be sure to take both front and back.
Huh. Do you know what's going on? You're not even going to ask why.
Since shoe prints were found at the scene, the culprit will likely dispose of these same shoes when they get home. If we don't record them now, we won't have another chance.
Oh, wait. So does that mean he spilled the stew on purpose for this? And could that mean Sheen was the one who suggested eating out on the terrace? The terrace?
Hurry up before they notice.
Ah!
I love Orion.
Shin, you cleaned my shoes perfectly, right?
Yeah, see for yourself. We could probably take one of those pictures with everyone wearing their shoes. Yeah. Should I do it? I can do it myself. 1 hour later. Because of course it takes forever to take pictures of shoes.
We can finally go home. Finally. It was the longest 3 days ever.
We can finally go home, and I feel like it's been weeks.
I guess we're not the only ones.
And I've got work tomorrow, but I might not be able to work with my leg like this. Mina, could you sub for me? Okay. I feel like we're getting thrown back into reality. But in this case, reality is a welcome change. I feel the same way.
Everyone seemed to be having to do Sheen's bidding. I wonder if he was able to fulfill his goal. It seems like he has no intention on telling us who the culprit is. Do you know who it is?
I do, but Potato doesn't. Anyway, everyone, let's return to Tokyo. It was quite a thrilling 3 days, wasn't it? Did you all have fun?
The only one actually having fun was you, mister. We're back. Oh, lovely Tokyo, we missed you.
Well, I guess we're splitting up here. Splitting up. That sounds a bit sad. Everyone, I'll see you all later. By the way, where are you going, Ukio? Oh, that's a secret. But if you give me a call, I'll show up wherever you want. I see. That's good then. Just who was that guy?
Just who was that guy anyway? It seems like even Sheen doesn't know. He was a mysterious person.
I'm leaving! Please don't call me ever again.
Sia, remember, I helped you out, so I'm looking forward to hearing the results. When we return, we should try analyzing the information as well. I'm going home too. Thanks for everything. Bye-bye! Well, I guess I'll get going too. Toma. That was an icky voice. I'm so sorry. Thelma, wait a minute. What is it? Just to be safe, I want her to stay at my place today. Could you come too?
Huh? By her, does he mean you, Potato?
Me? But you don't like it when I'm around. This is an emergency, and you can't just let her stay alone at my place, right? My mom's working late, so we'll really be alone together. Or does older brother Toma really think it's okay for me to spend... I can do the sentence. sentence. Or does older brother Toma really think it's okay for me and her to spend the night together alone? So I'm her bodyguard or something? Exactly. You got a problem with that? Not really. Fine, I'll go. Thanks.
Wait, why are you both completely ignoring what she wants? You could at least ask her if she has a problem with this.
Hey, what are you standing around for? Let's go. I'd actually rather just go home. Yeah, it's sorry I'm coming. Good. If things seem safe, I'll let you go home tomorrow.
Oh, thanks. Seriously, we came all the way back to Tokyo and we can't even go home. You sure got a lot of patience. But I guess you just have to go along with it for now.
I mean, personally, I wouldn't mind Shin being like, you, me, let's go. We're going to my house. Let's go. You probably don't remember, but this is my room. You can sleep here. Thelma and I will sleep in the living room. Yeah, I don't care where.
Huh. So this is Shin's room? There's a big stereo. And what kind of device is this? I think I've seen it before. Oh, right! There was a similar device when we went to that after-school club with Shin.
Okay. Were you in the band with me? No, not exactly. So did you want to join the band with her then? What? You weren't playing an instrument before. This is the first time I've ever seen this kind of equipment here. That was around the time you started distancing yourself from me. Did you start after seeing her live performance? By the way, what instrument are you playing? The bass. He's a bass boy. I see. That's right. You were always saying how the people playing bass in the band wasn't any good. Oh my god, he's blushing. He got caught.
Wait. So was this all true? Did she start playing an instrument because he wanted to join your band? I've never seen Shin as such a loss for words before.
Doesn't matter right now. I'm going to make dinner, so help me out. My mom won't be home until later. He's so cute. Uh-oh, he's all mad now. I haven't seen Shin like that in a long time. I guess he really didn't want us to see this thing. Oh, maybe he's just always like this when it comes to things related to you.
It's hard to tell sometimes, but it looks like you really are loved.
It's really cute. Oh my god. I like his room. You awake?
Oh, it's Shin.
I'm coming in. He actually knocked. He knocked. What are you doing? Don't look around people's desks without permission.
You're the one who left all this stuff out in the open. Besides, the only thing here is sheet music and reference books. All the music is pretty famous. Maybe he was just practicing all the songs you've ever played. When you get home, you should check to see if you have the same sheet music.
Why are you grinning like that? Don't tell me you just remember something stupid. More importantly, there's something I wanted to ask you when I got the chance.
Huh? What could it be?
When we stayed at the lodge, I managed to find the evidence I was looking for. If the police get it, I'm sure the culprit will be arrested sooner or later. But from my guess, the thing the culprit wants to hide most isn't the crime itself.
Huh? What's that mean? What would a criminal want to hide besides their crime?
I mean to expose everything, but that might result in some painful emotions for you too. That's why I want to ask first. Do you know who did it? Can you guess their motive? Do you have the courage to ask and hear the answer? Regardless, I do intend to have you hear it, even if you aren't prepared. I just feel better knowing you knew ahead of time. So, do you know who the person was who pushed you? Ooh. The owner! The manager? Oh my god. Okay, guys.
What? Just a No way. That's not even. I don't want to think about it.
I think that'd be a really funny twist if it was just like, oh my god, it was the owner all along. He's the one who did it. But no, we know who did it.
Good morning. You got the usual work today. Mine said this before, but it's like stepping into reality again. Are you prepared? Think you can do your job right? Anyway, you should get up.
Are you up? I'm coming in.
Oh, it's Shin.
You've got work today, right? I have school, but I'll walk out with you and lock up in here.
Oh, right. You need to leave with Shin.
Hey, are you planning to stay here today, too? If you're still going to stay, I need to go home for a bit after work. Let's see. No, it should be fine. Nothing happened yesterday. Potato, if anything happens on your way home, call me right away. Toma, you have work too, right? Look after her. I know.
Well, I guess you should just get ready and head over to work. You're going to have to thank the manager for looking after the cafe all alone.
Yeah, the manager deserves so much love and respect for holding down the job, the place while everyone was gone. Huh? Mine, why are you just standing around here? Oh, good morning. Wait, did you come here together? I didn't realize you two were so close. We both stayed over at Shin's place. It's nothing like that. More importantly, is the cafe not open? That's right. The manager isn't here yet. Come on, you had a key, right? Yeah, I have it. Just wait a sec. That's good. I couldn't get into the cafe, so I didn't know what to do. I wonder where the manager is. Oh. What is it? There's a letter. I'm tired from working for 3 days straight. I'll be taking some time off. Waka. So that's what it was. I guess the three of us will just have to open up shop today. I hope I don't forget anything. Reality is already coming at us mercilessly. I think I would have preferred not to come back. Okay, enough complaining. Mina, could you go check inventory? Oh, roger that. I think Mina is really, really cute. She has such a cute look. I mean, they're all really cute. Just saying. But Mine's. I think it's the hair.
I know they were grumbling about not remembering procedures and not wanting to return to reality. The day's already over. It was still pretty rough, though.
Good work today. I could walk you at least part of the way home. Wait here after you get changed. Hey, done for today. What are you doing here? What happened to school? The teacher canceled class today. Had to go somewhere. Huh? What do you say? Go home and study for your exams. I can take a little break. I feel like the police could come knocking at any time when I'm at home. So I've been kind of restless. Are you seriously that delicate? Hey, you're the one who always wants all three of us to go do things. What gifts? You want to rush to get home or something? Not really. Then come with us for a while. Where? You'll know when you see. Oh god, we're coming to the end. Hey, this place seems really familiar. It was called Crayfish Park. That's right.
Crayfish? It's more like a garden than a park. Are there really crayfish here?
I'm sure you don't remember. The three of us came here pretty often as kids to play. There were swarms of crayfish here for a while, so we named it Crayfish Park ourselves. Remember that? I remember that! Thinking back, they were probably released by someone living nearby. You're probably right. We fished them up like crazy. Yay, then our parents got mad and told us to return them. I think they were just scared. You could say that again.
So something like that happened. Do you remember? You probably don't, huh?
Anyway, I want to help her reclaim memories like that. So why don't we do some of the things we did back then? For example, oh, there's a newspaper there. That'll work. We just have to roll it up. Is this the rock, paper, scissors game where the winner hits the loser? Yup. Nostalgic, right? Are we seriously gonna play rock, paper, scissors at our age? I don't really care, but still. Let's go to the area over there.
Is it really the time to be doing this? Why are they both so calm?
Ow! You just wanted to hit me as hard as you could, didn't you? It's no fun if you don't do it seriously. Don't act like we're just kids. That really hurt. I was just trying to make it hurt, idiot. Oh, I see. So that's how it is. Yup, that's how it is. Alright then, I'm not gonna hold back either. Bring it on.
Hello? Why are you guys getting so worked up?
Rock, paper, scissors. Ow. Ow. That's payback.
They're not going to hit you like that if you lose, are they? I'm hoping they aren't that immature.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Ouch. That's good. He went easy on you.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh crap, you lost again and she won!
Ow! Wow, you're merciless. I did hold back a bit.
Did it feel like it?
Honestly, I just want to hit you, Tama. Right back at you. Rock, paper, scissors. That hurt. Quit complaining. Rock, paper, scissors. Hey. Rock, paper, scissors. Oh my god. Damn it. You'll really make me mad. That's my line. I won't forgive you for this. I won't forgive you either. I actually seriously don't like you. We agree on that at least.
Guys, isn't this just turning into a fight?
Okay, we're going to go a little longer so we can finish up the route. So everyone knows, because we are five choices away from the ending. I'll go buy some drinks. All right. Oh, damn. Damn. Damn, I didn't bring any money. Telma, lend me your wallet. Sure. Distract him.
Huh? What do you mean distract him? Are you going to be right back? How long do we need to distract him? Ah, Shin! You can explain yourself once in a while!
I haven't done something that stupid in a long time. I feel like I'm back in elementary school.
Anyway, you should distract him with a topic that'll take a long time to discuss.
Okay, yeah. Were we always together back then? Let's see, yeah, we were together pretty much always. You'd always go to Shin's classroom at lunch, but he'd make you cry, so you always called me over too.
Doesn't sound much different from now.
Oh, right, when you were in 3rd grade, the boys in your class? No, wait, no, I want to hear this. Damn it. You know, she sure is taking a long time. Where did he go? I'm back. You're late. Where'd you go shopping? A department store or something? I went to a supermarket in the next town over. The convenience stores here don't carry melon soda. You must really like that stuff. Is that a problem? I got coffee for you too. Here. Also, Toma, thanks for letting me borrow your wallet. I'll pay you back tomorrow. Don't worry about it. It's not much. Alright, thanks. So, what were you talking about? A cute story about when you were little. That's terrible. You really should try not to act. You really should try not acting like a grandpa for a day. Don't talk to your grandpa like that. You realize I was telling it to help her remember, right? Oh, thanks for that. And Potato, thanks for keeping Toma occupied. What? Where did all of this sarcasm suddenly come from? I was always like this.
Was that really sarcasm? No, it wasn't. He was thanking you for talking to Toma and buying him time. Shin, just what were you doing all this time? I wonder if he'd tell you.
Shin's being sneaky. Sneaky, snacky, sneaky, snicker. Snicker, snicky. Sneaky Snickers. Okay, we're getting to the end of it. Oh my god.
Good morning. You haven't woken up in your own place in a while. Your apartment really is great. It's really relaxing. Although this isn't really the time to be relaxing. I wonder what could happen. Bing bong. Oh, someone's here. Is it Shin?
Morning. Could you come with me?
Wow, making demands with zero explanation like always.
We're going to Toma's place, not his apartment. We're going to his parents' house.
Oh, he actually explained it.
It would be suspicious if I went alone, so we'll say all three of us are going to hang out. Just follow along.
I'll be right there. What? Wait, this is Toma's house? It's really close. It's only like 2 buildings away from Shin's place. Your parents' house was only 3 buildings away too. No wonder you all became friends.
Hello, who is it? It's Shin. It's nice to see you.
Wait, Shin? And could this girl be Potato?
This really takes me back. I see you're still getting along with Toma. Did you come for a visit? Toma was just here a minute ago, but he took the car somewhere.
Huh? He was here today.
Wait, really? Then I guess we just missed him. I see. All three of us were supposed to go drive somewhere today.
Wow, what a lie.
Oh, he was going with you. You could have at least told me about this. He's probably embarrassed to talk about hanging out with childhood friends. I'm sure you could tease him when he gets back. I'll do just that. You two take care. Thank you. We'll get going.
Why would he lie like that? He'll be found out as soon as Toma gets home.
Why do you look so worried? Don't worry. As soon as Toma hears about this, he'll just make something to go along, I think.
So you're not sure?
Anyway, the only thing I wanted to do was check whether or not he borrowed the car, so it's fine if they have doubts. So he did come to borrow it. Confirms my suspicions.
By confirming, does he mean what we just heard? Is that really all? How can Toma borrowing a car confirm anything? Where did Toma go?
Where would you like to go? I'll go with you wherever you want today. Or wherever you want to go today. I won't complain. I think I'm going to end up making you feel really awful tomorrow. I want to make up for it today. I want to make up for it now. You should have fun today at least. Where do you want to go? Oh, okay. This one. Oh, we can choose any option. Do we want to see a movie? Do we want to study? Do we want to go to a cafe? What should we do? What should we do, guys? What should we do? I kind of wanted... It looks like last time I played this, I went to a movie. I have no idea what's gonna get us kisses. Um, Studying together could be really cute since he's still in school. But the fancy cafe. Okay, we're doing the cafe.
That's something that makes Sheen uncomfortable. I know.
A man doesn't go back on his word. His reaction is so good.
Well said. All right then, let's have him come along.
I don't really mind going, but what would I do? Should I pick things that would go well on you? Should I just suggest things you might like?
Oh, looks like he really does intend to go along with it. I thought he'd just cross his arms and watch from the sidelines with a sour face.
Hey, your memories aren't back yet, right? So why do you say the same things? Humans are really strange. Before, whenever I asked you where you wanted to go, you always said the zoo, or the aquarium, or the theme park. You always chose places that made me have to question your taste. Like why you would go to a place full of little kids. Do you realize just how much trouble that's caused me?
I didn't know. But that might just have been your way of just teasing Sheen, right? If you're in a zoo or someplace full of little kids, he couldn't suddenly kiss you or anything like that.
Anyway, I made a promise today, so I'll go along with you. Although you don't really need me to help choose. It wouldn't matter if you got a stuffed toy or hair accessory, you'd look good with any of them. We said fancy cafe. And he's talking about, like, accessories? Is there a translation error? But that makes me realize I've never actually tried buying a gift for you. Might be nice if you had something I bought for you. Even when I'm sitting in my room, I can feel like I've got you all to myself. I know. You should pick something that you can keep at your place for a long time. Yeah, there's gotta be a translation or something going on here, because cafe does not mean we're buying accessories or things that go in the house, like decorating.
Doing all those things today sure did make the time fly by. Is the day about over?
Hey, why don't you spend the night?
I refuse.
I don't have any ulterior motives.
No, Potato! Don't let him fool you!
What's with that look? Well, I already know. I'm the one who casts doubt on himself. It's not like that tonight. I start to get really anxious when I'm alone. Anyway, I intend to meet up with him tomorrow, and we'll talk about everything. To be perfectly honest, I have no idea how he'll respond to all this. I've done what I can to solidify the case against him, but that's not a defense. I just wanted to lay a strong foundation so he couldn't talk his way out of it. On the off chance he's prepared to use force, I don't know what could happen. I doubt it would be on the level of just a punch. It was the incident at the lodge, after all. There's a good chance it was just an accident, but we can't be certain. If he really tried to eliminate Sawa because she interfered with him destroying evidence, then he's probably prepared to go all the way. If I decide to expose the truth, he would probably resist. I just hope his resistance doesn't cross over the line into physical confrontation. But if so...
Is he saying Tomo might try to silence Sheen? But can't Tanuki have the evidence that was found at the lodge too? There wouldn't be a point in just silencing Sheen, right?
He hasn't given up yet. That's why he took the car today, to go and destroy the evidence. But I think the truth has to come out. This is for your sake, and also for his sake. That's why I'm going to expose everything. I need to put my emotions aside, regardless of how you or he react to facing the truth. I need to find that determination. That's why I want you nearby tonight. I'll tell my mom about you staying over, and I'll sleep on the couch. I swear I won't do anything to you. I just want to know that you're my ally in this. Please, stay here tonight. Okay. It's a promise, okay? Yeah, I promise. Thank you.
I guess he can't help it tonight. He's going this far to explain, and it sounds like he's really serious about it. And besides, on the off chance he does do something, you can give him a swift kick and ask Toma to defend your honor. More importantly, you might need some determination for tomorrow, too. Can you remember that memory? Are you afraid to remember it? Or do you want to remember?
Hey, mind if I sit next to you? Oh. The second time the police took me away, I seriously started thinking that I should let you go. You forgot about falling in love with me, and the time we spent together in childhood was erased completely. I started to feel like I was just causing you trouble. I didn't want to make you worry about anything, so I thought that I should just let you go and forget. I figured that if the new you fell in love with someone else, that wasn't something I could do anything about. But it was no good. I can't let you go, sorry. I always thought that the reason you and Thomas stayed by my side was because we were childhood friends, and that it wasn't because you liked me as an individual. It was just natural for you to be at my side, so I thought it would be best to change from family to just a normal man. But you lost your memories and you forgot everything about me along with them. I got really scared whenever I thought that you'd just suddenly disappear somewhere. But you still remained here by my side the whole time. You believed in me. You know, it takes a lot of guts to stand by a guy who might have pushed his girlfriend off a cliff. When I remember that, I think you're really amazing. When I went to see your first live performance, I hate to say this, but I honestly thought you didn't have that talent. That's why I said such harsh things, to try to get you to quit. And if you didn't intend to quit, I made it clear that you'd better be prepared to work yourself to death. But then the next year, you were like a different person. I'd always seen you as just a childhood friend until then. For the first time, I thought you were beautiful. I knew all of the pathetic and stupid things about you, but I fell in love with you anyway. And I also knew, deep down, that you really had put in a crazy amount of effort. After the performance ended, you came rushing over to me with the biggest smile on your face. You asked me how you did, and you were full of confidence. All I could say was something stupidly simple, like, you did well. And even then, you still seemed to be super happy with what I said. You said it was all because of the harsh criticism I gave you, and you said thank you. I thought I had lost. That was the first time I felt like I could never win against someone, and it was you of all people. To tell you the truth, I already knew you were loved by those around you. They said you were smart, a hard worker, earnest, but that was like an image you worked so hard to maintain. In reality, you do a lot of goofy things. I know the real you, but you don't have to work so hard to impress me. I already know you're amazing. That's why in front of me, you can keep being your silly self. I'll protect the sweet, silly part of you, and the hardworking part of you. I'll protect everything. I'll be a man you can be proud to know, although I'm kind of scared. Hey, could you sing me a song? Doesn't matter what, anything that you remember now. Let's see. We can do any option. Maybe a song from the cafe? Hey, don't choose something too hard. Isn't that jazz or chanson or something? Well, it doesn't matter. Even if you're no good at it. Just sing for me. That's so sweet. All right then. Yeah, after work. You know, the crossing after you leave the cafe into the corner? Under the highway. Yeah, there. Let's meet there. Oh, hold on a sec. Are you up? I'm gonna leave the room, so just wait a sec before you start changing. Sorry, it's nothing. Anyway, is that okay with you? Alright, see you after work.
Good morning. It seems like Shin was setting up some sort of meeting. I guess we're going to settle this after work.
Were you listening? Today after work, head over with Toma to the crossing by the cafe. He knows the place I'm talking about. I doubt anything will happen, but be careful just in case. Anyway, I'll go outside, so get dressed.
Yeah, I guess I can't blame him. And it seems really harsh to have something to. But it seems really harsh to have to say something like "be careful around Toma."
Oh, Orion.
I'm sure Shin is the one suffering most right now out of everyone.
Hey, good morning. Did you happen to stay over at Shin's last night? I thought I heard your voice over the phone this morning. I dropped by your place on the way here, but nobody was home. So, was I right? Even without your memories, you still choose Shin. Oh my god, I think this is the last. Yeah, this is the last choice. We can do any option. So yeah, we're just gonna. Let's get to work. Okay. Whew. Alright.
Work's all done. You have to go to the meeting place.
We should go, Potato. Shin asked me to walk over with you. Okay. You know, you were waiting for me the other day, too. What happened with prep school? You're lying about class being canceled, right? I can make up for all that exam studying later. Right now, I can't concentrate because I want to settle this. It'll be really funny if you fail your exams because of this. I'm not going to give you anything to laugh about. So let's settle this. Alright, where should we begin? Potato, come over here. On that day, you were the one who hurt her when she collapsed at the bottom of the cliff, right? Whoops. Right? Oh my god. Oh, blah, blah. Wait, okay. Let me ask you one thing. Why do you think that? Process of elimination, among other things. The first thing that bothered me was what you said when she was discharged from the hospital. Wait, Shane, she just got out of the hospital yesterday. Why'd you bring her all the way over here? Potato, you look kind of pale. Is your head hurting? You asked, is your head hurting? Remember that? I don't remember. Did I? What would be so strange about that? It's true she hit her head. But at first glance, the wounds on her neck were the worst. She was bleeding pretty bad. And they even said at the hospital that those wounds could have been fatal. The people at the scene saw that too. After she was discharged, everyone noticed the bandages around her neck first. So why would you suddenly be so concerned about her head, Toma? Because I heard her neck wasn't feeling as painful. I figured a blunt hit would cause more lasting pain. Okay, I see. Let's leave it at that. Also about her memories. She never said a word about regaining consciousness at the bottom of the cliff before losing her memories. She probably realized I couldn't have gone to find her, knowing what happened, so she dismissed the memory as nothing. Yet it was among the first things she remembered after she lost her memories and lost all of the preconceptions she had. And she spoke about it directly and openly, that I had gone and found her. But I didn't go. That means someone could have mistaken as me. That means someone she could have mistaken as me went and found her. She just mistook that person as me. Well, then, let me ask you this. Is there really no possibility at all that you went and found her yourself? None. It's impossible. If I had gone and done something to her, I'd have had blood on my clothes. That blood pattern. There was blood all over the place. It's not like she had merely been pushed. That person probably picked her up while she was covered in blood and tried to carry her on their back. They probably put their hands on the wounds on her neck to stop the bleeding. That's the most likely reaction. But if they did all that, it wouldn't have just been their hands that got bloody. They could wash their hands, but not their clothes. And what would happen if they showed up back at the lodge looking at like that? It would have been painfully obvious that they had touched her. But if I don't fit that bill either, everyone knows I didn't find her, and I came back to the lodge. But by the time you returned, she had been brought back already, and everyone was in a complete panic. If you immediately rushed over to her and held her right away, your clothes would be bloodied instantly. Nobody would notice or care what you looked like a second before. I see. At the very least, we know it wasn't you then. But it still doesn't mean it was me. The shoe prints. If they're taken to the police, they can do a comparison. I doubt it. The person in question probably already disposed of those shoes. That's very suspicious of you to say. You do know that I took pictures of them before they were thrown away, right? I guess, but there's no guarantee that it would serve as sufficient proof. Then one more thing. There were 2 reasons we went back to the lodge. The first was to help bring her back her memories. The second was to see the culprit go and search for evidence. If brought back to the scene of the crime, I figured they would go around and check if any evidence remained. But the people who found evidence were me and Sawa. You don't know who was in charge of that search. I do know. I had Sawa record your conversation the whole time. Wow, so you'd actually go that far? Sawa helped us out a lot. The reason Sawa argued with you when you tried to go dispose of evidence that night was because I had her keeping watch. If I was awake in the room with you, you would have been too cautious to try and leave. That's why I asked her. I asked her to wait for a while, and if anyone tried to leave their rooms, to call out to them.
I see. So that's why Sawa was up so late, in the same clothes she had worn earlier that day.
I never thought something like that would happen, though. Felt terrible for asking her. Hey, and was that really an accident? Are you sure you didn't shove Sawa down those stairs? Toma. It was an accident.
Was it really Toma? So, he was found trying to dispose of the evidence by Sawa?
I was just worried about you, and I didn't pay any attention to Sawa's room. I saw that you'd finally fallen asleep. The moment I left the room, she called out to me. I panicked and ended up elbowing her. I don't think I even hit her that hard. Sawa was probably startled. She lost her footing and fell down the stairs. I was honestly shocked when that happened. I didn't intend for that to happen at all. I think so too. Even though you hurt her, you panicked and left evidence everywhere. Now that I think about it, I doubt you'd ever be so cold-blooded to try and cover that up. I wanted to come forward and apologize, but I didn't want her to know that what I was trying to do. Now I can finally apologize to Sawa. Thanks for figuring out it was me, Shin. And what about when you hit Potato? Why'd you do it? That was an accident too. I tried to pick her up, but my hand slipped. That's a lie. I'm serious. The reason I didn't admit it was because I lost my chance. By the time I made up my mind to admit everything and return to the lodge, it was already declared an accident. When she regained consciousness in the ambulance, she looked at me and smiled and said, "Thank you." I couldn't say anything. If I brought it up again and came forward, it would just hurt her. I made up my mind to carry the burden of this crime to my grave. Of course, when the suspicion was cast on you, Shin, I thought about coming forward many times. But I firmly believed that the suspicion would be cleared. You were completely innocent after all. So, just so you know, if you did happen to be arrested and charged for it, I would have talked right away. I don't doubt that. While I was held for questioning, you came to protest to the police many times. You even helped my mom in writing up a petition. I know better than anyone that you never intended to have me pay for your crimes. All you wanted was for this to be passed off as an accident. You didn't want anyone to complain. But that's wrong. Even if it was just for a moment, you had malicious intent. You can't just pretend that didn't happen. I can. You might have evidence of the crime, but not of the motive. I'm always going to say it was an accident. I'm sorry for trying to hide it, but I didn't hurt her out of malice. There's no reason at all why I would want to hurt her. There is. Potato, remember what happened back then. What did you say? And what happened because of it? Think back. Do you really intend to just turn a blind eye to something you don't want to see? Is that really okay? You won't be able to move on. Is your relationship right now so important you can't destroy that? Remember. Remember who you are, Potato.
Shin. Back then, what I saw was...
God, are we ready? Potato, there you are. Are you okay? Can you stand up?
Shin, you came for me.
Looks like you're out of it. The bleeding's pretty severe. You must have gotten cut by that glass bottle. This is exactly why it's bad to litter. Wait a second. Try not to move.
Ow.
Just holding it isn't enough to make the blood stop. I need to get you to a hospital right away. I'll carry you on my back. Hold on.
Shin, you're really kind.
Can you see me?
I hurt all over. Everything's all hazy. I can't see well, Shin.
Why? Shane isn't kind enough. Don't you think so too? So why Shane?
What are you saying?
Why couldn't it be me?
Toma! No. No way. Why would Toma do such a thing? Why? No, I need to forget this. This was just a mistake. I need to forget everything. Looks like you managed to unseal your memories. Orion. Now I can finally return to where I belong. I can go home. You haven't remembered everything yet, but the thing sealing all your memories away is gone. You'll remember everything soon. A reliable knight is at your side after all. Orion, you're leaving? Yeah, I need to do my job. Once you finish separating, you'll forget all about me, but I'll never forget you. No matter where I am, I'll always be praying for you to be happy. Thank you, Orion. I'll be praying for you to be happy too, Orion. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Potato, are you okay? What the hell are you doing? You shouldn't just force someone to remember something that they wanted to forget. You're always like this, Toma. You think everything's fine as long as you're protecting her. That's no good. No good. Potato, did you remember what happened? Can you talk?
Yeah, but Toma is...
I know you don't want Toma to hear this, but if you don't say anything, we won't know the truth. We need to know everything and see these crimes atoned for before we can move on, right? Do you really intend to let those responsible carry this sin for the rest of their lives? Go ahead. If you remember, then there is no use in hiding it.
Toma pushed me. I mistook Toma for Shin. He got mad and pushed me. Toma, do you like...
You misunderstand. I've just had my issues with Shane from a long time ago. I got angry when you confused us. Hey, you still spouting bullshit like that at a time like this? You're the one who always said lying can be the best thing to do in certain situations. The best thing to do sometimes because it brings the best results to everyone involved. But when you try to hide something that's inconvenient to you, it's just a lie. That's wrong, Sheen. This is the best path for me and for everyone else. That's why no matter what you say, I'll always deny it. So what will you do? You got anything else to throw at me? I got it. Then there's another piece of evidence. Here's pictures of her that I found in your room, among other things. What? I didn't want to bring this up if I didn't have to, but you're still making excuses. Wait a minute. Just how did you get your hands on that? I threw all that away. I snuck in and took a few before you disposed of them. I also took a photo of these sitting in your room. When did you? Oh, I see. It's when you took my wallet and said you'd go buy some drinks. You, of all people, would know that I keep my key in my wallet. That's right. You do realize you committed both theft and trespassing to get that, right? You can't use that as evidence. I know, but that's fine. In fact, I intended to return these photos and items to you, as well as the other evidence. My goal was only to get you to admit what you had done from your own mouth. You weren't afraid that you'd actually be charged with this crime, were you? The thing you were afraid of was us finding out what you had done, wasn't it? You love her, so when she called you by name, you couldn't control yourself and pushed her. You didn't want us to know that. You thought that if you admitted it, you'd hurt us far more than it would hurt you. That's all there was to it, am I right? My goal is already accomplished. Your goal is impossible. I'm not interested in this evidence anymore. Throw it away or give it to the police. Do whatever you want. Looks like I've lost. This is why I don't like competing with you. It can never just stay a game. I feel the same way. In the end, Potato chose your theory. Toma, is this all true? Do you really... You mean the fact I pushed you, or that I love you? They're both true. Why were you hiding it? You already know the reason. I know, still. You love to lie, and at the same time, you have a hard time letting both the good and the bad coexist. You should have just left it as an accident. Then I could have just suffered with this guilt for the rest of my life, alone. You finding out about this has only hurt Potato more. And if you found out exactly how much I was hurting, we'd all end up suffering in this guilt forever. But if we don't face the truth, we can't move on. Me, her, and you, Toma. It's just like before, when I argued with you after her performance. I told you that what you said to her was too harsh. And I told you that what you were trying to do was sweep the truth under the rug and ignore what really happened. After that, I started desperately praying that she would be even better the next year, so that I could see her smile. And the next year was really amazing. You remember it too, right? She was like a different person. That was all because of Jesus, because I was praying for it. Not because of her hard work. God. I don't know. No, nothing about the game, and I only just got back. But so far I liked it. Yeah, right. Shin. Shin is wonderful. I love him so much. But yeah, Toma. Oh, Toma makes me feel icky. He makes me feel icky so bad. And his route is just awful. Jesus! I believe that Jesus had heard my prayers and answered them. I thought it was a miracle. But when the performance ended, and I saw her rush over to you, smiling, I finally realized everything. I was beyond disappointed. What I had really hoped for was her to smile at me. The one who was actually thinking about her happiness was you, Shin. In the end, that event led you two to start dating. I guess Jesus saw through my selfishness. Bruh, like, Shin is such a good guy. he's blunt, and he lies so easily, but, like, he only lies to know the truth. So, like, it's just, it's very interesting. He's a very complex guy, and I love him. That was what I was thinking the entire time. Also, Potato, how did you not realize any of this until now? Before you and she started going out, I asked you so many times to go out with me. Remember? He did? I don't remember that. You probably said it really lightheartedly like you usually do. Pretty much. I was scared. If she started avoiding me, I didn't know how I would have continued to live my life. But I did say it many times. I wonder why you didn't realize how I felt. And while I couldn't escape the limits of being a childhood friend to you, Shane was able to manage doing so. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy at all. I was pretty much risking my life. I was prepared to throw everything away. Toma, did you ever confess to her with that level of determination? No. The only reason you were able to do something like that is because you're impulsive. I had loved her for so long, but after being so close to her for that long, even as a sort of sibling, I couldn't risk it. Yeah, right. Even if I was in your position, I still would have confessed. The length of time you felt that way doesn't matter. Stop trying to come up with excuses for your cowardice. You lost the moment you decided you were too scared to take a risk for her. I couldn't give her up to someone like that. Yeah, you're right. It's exactly as you said. From a long time ago, I wanted to be able to do that like you. Hey, do you still remember when she started talking about marriage back when we were kids? I already liked Saints way back then. And that's why I got flustered. But even back then, you came in from the sidelines and snatched her up. I don't remember. Wow. Yeah, well, you're that kind of guy. Potato, do you remember? Did that really happen? I remember proposing to you, Toma. But was that really the end of that story? Yeah, that's basically what he does. He uses lies to out other people's lies, and then he's like, haha, got you. I love him.
Thelma, when we grow up, we should get married. What? You two, Shin, we'll all be together forever. Okay.
Hold on, what was it? Loy. Oh,
Okay, sounds good. Wait, you two. You know, you can only get married to one person, right? The most important person. 3 people can't do that. Really? But I like you both the most. Hey, it's no good. You'll have to choose one person someday. What? But... Hey, don't cry. Then you should marry me. I'll be with you forever. Won't that be good? What? Why do you get inside? Shin, you'll really marry me? Yeah, I like you the most after all. Thank you. I like you too, Shin. Oh! That's so cute! Let's be together forever. It's a promise. Yeah, it's a promise.
I remembered. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Toma. I can't believe I did that. This isn't your fault at all. It's not Shane's fault either. Although you were both just a tad slow. I'm sorry. Why are you apologizing? I'm the one who should apologize. I did something terrible to you, and I couldn't stop lying. I'm sorry. I caused a lot of suffering for Sheen, too. Sorry. I'm really sorry. I don't know how much you've had to put up with until now. I don't even know how shocking it must have been for you to be mistaken for me. But regardless of the reason you hurt her, I can't ever forget that. You don't have to forgive me. In fact, you shouldn't. Clench your teeth. Oh, shit! Oh, no! Oh, my God. Toma! Ouch! Yeah, thanks for that, Sheen. Don't think that hurt only for you, idiot. Yeah, I won't forget it. Anyway, I'll be paying a visit to the police. To the police! Mind if I take this evidence? You were giving it to me, right? Go ahead.
Toma, we'll be waiting for you.
Thanks. I guess we should go too.
Where?
It doesn't matter. Oh, I know. How about Crayfish Park? Did you not want to remember?
Huh?
Did I go too far? Did I just hit the two of you?
That's not true.
I knew it would be painful for you, but I couldn't just leave this entire burden on Toma. I thought he would feel a little better if he could confess everything and apologize. He could finally put it in the past. I wanted him to atone for this and move on. I didn't want him to just keep making sacrifices himself and have to live with them.
Yeah, I know.
But it's still all my fault, because I've been monopolizing you since childhood. I stole you away. It put all that stress on him.
Shin.
What's with him wanting to be more like me? He's gotta be an idiot to think like that. I'm the one who always wanted to be more like him. Shin, no, absolutely not. Toma is the worst. You are perfect. You are absolutely perfect. I always thought I could be kinder to you. I wished I could be, just like him. But I don't know how to do that, and I always end up hurting you. Toma's a lot more worthy than I am. I don't see at all how he could feel unfair to me. Oh. And besides, if I hadn't been so forceful with you, you wouldn't have fallen off that cliff. If I hadn't done that, this incident might never have happened. It's all my fault. From the very beginning.
Shin, that's enough.
If I had realized how Toma felt about you, I would have taken a chance to think about him before confessing to you. If I had hesitated in confessing to you back then, maybe something might have changed for the better. You might have even started seeing Toma in a different light and chosen him instead. I'm the one who butted in insensitively without knowing or thinking of anything. There's no mistaking that I'm the one who pushed him this far over the edge. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
If I couldn't just sit still when it came to you, even if I knew this would be the result, I wouldn't have been able to help it. Even knowing that I'd end up destroying everything, I still would have stolen you away. I was in love, and I didn't know what else I could do.
Shin.
It's alright if you blame me, but I'll never let you go. I'll make you so happy, even that idiot Toma will be able to laugh about all this.
Aww.
Oh. Apparently, Toma isn't going to be prosecuted.
Really?
It's not 100% certain yet, but the detective investigating me said that's how things are looking.
I see. That would be nice.
Even if he was prosecuted, it would just be for bodily harm. He's a first offender, and he's showing remorse, so it shouldn't be too bad. I let Iki and Kit know about this, too. They both helped us out a lot after all. And of course, I told Sawa. I thought of telling Ukyo, but he's been out of contact for a while.
I see. A lot of people helped us out. I hope Toma gets back quickly. When he does, this time we're hanging out, all three of us, okay?
Yeah, I'll consider it. You really do like Toma, though. Why?
What do you mean, why? Because Toma's like an older brother to me.
Because he's kind, unlike me?
If you realize that, you should make more of an effort to be kind.
I want to, but I don't really know how. He's good at that kind of stuff. And that's why you're always smiling when he's around. It seriously makes me jealous, so I don't like having him nearby.
I'd be a lot happier if you treated me nicely, you know.
How exactly?
Maybe you could hold my hand.
No way, that's embarrassing.
See, you aren't being nice.
You call that kindness? I seriously don't get it.
Even if you don't get it, you should just do it. It'd make me happy.
Fine, give me your hand.
Okay.
Oh. Look how cute they are. I can't take it. It's too embarrassing. Why? Because it's like we're in elementary school. I have memories of walking around with you like this.
This is completely different from back then.
No different. What's different about it?
I can't really explain it. But you're going to be kinder, right? You can listen to what I want once in a while.
Did I ever not listen to what you wanted? Tons of times. Like when?
You once asked where I wanted to go. I said the zoo, and you said you didn't want to.
That's where kids go.
I was always asking to go in your room, but you never let me.
I didn't want you to know I was practicing the bass until I got good at it.
You never said I love you.
What? Of course I have.
You always added to something else, like, it annoys me because I love you. You've never actually said it on its own.
You already know what the deal is, so that should be enough.
You always kiss me whenever you want to, but you never ask me when I want to. That's not very nice.
We'll go to the zoo after I finish my exams. I already found out about the bass, so you can come into my room. Also, I love you.
You added also.
Oh, give me a break, I said it! I love you. I love you so much. I really do love you. There, is that good enough?
Yep, I love you too.
Okay, so it looks like we went almost an hour over just to finish the route, but I really wanted to finish it. It's so cute. Like, how can you not love that? I love Shin so much. Okay, sorry that wow. I missed a couple things in chat. Hold on. Okay. We'll let that music play. Yeah, so Toma's horrible, especially when you know his route, which we will be revisiting probably next time. I really don't want to, but I think we need to try to get the good ending with him. Because he's awful. He's really awful. I agree. Toma should have really moved on, but he just stuck to all of this. God, but Shin is wonderful, and I love him. Do you see why he is my favorite boy out of all of them? I love him so much. And like, I love Kent and Ikki too, so I can't decide between the two of them who is my number 2. Maybe they're both on number 2. Like, they've tied for number 2. There is no number 3. There is no number 4 because Toma fucking sucks and I hate him. Oh, yeah. I mean, and I love Squall, Final Fantasy VIII. Which, after Final Fantasy IX, we're going to be diving into Final Fantasy VIII. So we'll be able to be like, oh, yay, Shin, Squall, yay! We'll have that wonderful, wonderful bit. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to go and rest for the rest of the night. I hope you guys have a wonderful time. Remember, Wednesday, there is no stream. We are resting that day. But we are picking Sunday back up. Hopefully, another birthday doesn't pop up on that day. I am seriously considering switching from Sunday to maybe Monday nights, because my Sundays have been recently compromised and I really don't like that. But yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out later. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!